Hello everyone. So in the last lesson we discussed the pronoun मैं and the conjugate form of the verb हूँ, मैं हूँ. Now we're going to study the rest of the pronoun, the singular pronoun such as you, he and she or it. As you can see on the screen, I have compiled them all together. You can pause the screen and take a screenshot. Probably you're thinking that there are three U's in Urdu. Yes, there are three counterpart of U in Urdu. Why? Because each of them indicating different level of familiarity and respect in Urdu. And you'll just get it in a second. Let me explain the first subject or the first pronoun, a singular pronoun, which is tum. And the verb form with it is ho, tum ho. Remember that all these pronouns will end with these verb forms. So it is used in daily conversation. It is the essential sentence structure in Urdu. You can use it in daily colloquial conversation. So let's study the first U, which is tum. Tum is the pronoun which is used with people of your own age, people you're friends with, people who are younger than you. For example, your sister, your friend, anybody really. And it is non-honorific form or informal pronoun. Um, let's consider this sentence, tum ho. Now, as we discussed in the last lesson, tum is the subject, ho is the verb, and we're going to insert all the other elements of Urdu in between the subject and the verb. Let's say again, we're going from right to left because in Nastaliq script we go from right to left. Okay, so we are now going to insert something between tum and ho. Let's say we want to say you're a friend. You are a friend. How are you going to say that? You're going to say tum dost ho. Tum dost ho. Notice here that there is no article in Urdu. Just tum subject, dost object, and ho verb. Not you are a friend. There's no a. Why? Because there's no definite and indefinite article in Urdu and Hindi. So you can use the cardinal number ek as a, but it is not really necessary. It is actually optional. Let's say you want to compliment somebody and you want to insert an adjective here. You are good. You can say tum achhi ho. Tum achhi ho. The achhi is used only to address females, girl or a woman. It is not used to address the male. For example, for males, you can say tum achhe ho. Tum achhe ho. You are good. Just because of the noun gender agreement, this happens in Urdu. I'm going to explain that all in the later lessons, in the later videos. Now you want to say you are beautiful. How are you going to say that? Tum khubsurat ho. You are beautiful. Okay, let's look at the second you, which is aap hai. Aap hai. Aap hai. The hai is not really the end sound. Is not it's not pronounced. It is the nasally sound. In Urdu, we have noon ghunna for that, which is and hai. But in English, there's no such alphabet. So remember, the aap is an honorific form. It is a formal form. What does that mean? You might say. So the aap is used with the people who are older than you, people you want to give respect, people who you're not familiar with, people who are strangers. For example, your parents, a stranger walking down the street, something like a shopkeeper, or like, for example, anybody really who you're not familiar with, your teacher. So for example, you want to say your teacher. How are you going to say that? आप उस्ताद हैं. आप उस्ताद हैं. And so ustad here is the object. You're going to say आप उस्ताद हैं. आप उस्ताद हैं, the intonation will rise in the end. That's how we know that you're asking a question. Let's look at the last pronoun here. So the last pronoun is tu hai, which means you are. Tu hai. So this pronoun is used in many settings. For example, it can be used to address one's beloved, or somebody you're intimate with, somebody who is a really good friend of yours, a childhood friend. You can use that pronoun. Also, this pronoun can be used to address God. For example, आप खुदा है. Sorry, तू खुदा है. तू खुदा है. You're God. Now, why I told you not to use this pronoun? Because this pronoun is kind of also used to address people of lower status, people to insult somebody, or kind of, it's not really generally respectful to address somebody with this pronoun. Like, it is used with servants and subordinates, and I just don't like this pronoun. Now that we have discussed the important pronouns, which is मैं and आप, तू and तुम, now we're going to study our last singular pronoun, which is ये and वो. Now, they both can be used for he and she. There's no difference between them. The difference is the distance. For example, somebody who is standing nearby, you can use ये for them, ये है. If somebody is far away, farther away, you can say वो है. So here, also one other thing that I want to point out, that these can also be used as demonstrative pronoun, such as these, that, this, and those. If you're saying ये लड़की है, that means the ladki, the girl, is standing just beside you. Ladki. The ra sound doesn't exist in English script, but don't worry, the ra will work. Okay, now we want to say this is a boy or he is a boy. ये लड़का है. This is a boy. वो लड़का है. He is a boy, but he's standing far from you. Or that is a boy. So ये घर है. This is a house. ये घर है. ये घर है. ये शौहर है. If you're introducing a husband, ये शौहर है. Actually, you will add a lot of more complex words, complex parts, but let's say this sentence. ये शौहर है. ये बेटी है. This is a daughter, or she is a daughter. ये बेटी है. And that really concludes our sentence. You can say, for example, if you're eating, somebody invited you, you can say ये खाना मज़ेदार है. This food is delicious. ये मज़ेदार है. This is delicious. It is delicious. So that concludes our lesson, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing and liking my video. In the future, I will share a lot more content with you, grammar and some vocabulary, phrases, expressions, slangs, all of that fun stuff. And it will be for absolute beginners and elementary and intermediate level. Have a really good day and enjoy your day, and goodbye.